What's up guys, Glenn here back on the Function Powersports YouTube. Today we are back with another Sit Down Sunday and we'll be talking about the top 3 sport UTVs of 2021. 2020 and 2021 have been some crazy years already, with dealerships selling everything and anything they can get their hands on. And manufacturers keep throwing new models into the mix of ATV and UTV offerings. Manufacturers literally have not been able to keep up with the demand in the powersports industry, which is nuts. Let's get into this. First off, let's talk about what your 2021 sport UTVs even consist of. Starting with Arctic, or known as Textron, they offer the Arctic Wildcat XX, which is a 130 horsepower, 2-seater sport UTV with the standard XX model, the LTD, and the SE. Moving on to Polaris, they offer a huge lineup of options for the RZR model series. The ones we would consider more of the sport lineup would consist of the Polaris RZR XP 1000, both sport and premium trims, which have 110 horsepower, the Polaris RZR XP Turbo with the 925cc engine with 168 horsepower, the Polaris RZR Pro XP, and a sport premium and ultimate trim options, which all come with the 925cc turbo but at 181 horsepower. And last but not least, the Polaris RZR Turbo S with a 925cc turbo engine with 168 horsepower. Rolling into CanAm, they offer their extensive lineup of the CanAm Mavericks and the X3 lineup. We'll start with the Maverick X3. DS Turbo coming at 120 horsepower. Then comes the Maverick X3 DS Turbo R with 172 horsepower, and to follow are the Maverick X3 XRS Turbo RRSA, Maverick X3 XDS Turbo RR, Maverick X3 XRC Turbo RR, and lastly, the Maverick X3 XRS Turbo RR, all coming in at 195 horsepower. Next, with Yamaha, they offer the Yamaha YXC in many trim levels, the YXC 1000R in an SE and SS model, and the SS SE SS XTR models, with a claimed 112 horsepower based on a Google search. On to Honda, they offer the Talon X and the Talon R, both in multiple trim levels and a claimed 105 horsepower based on another Google search, because their website doesn't show it. Lastly, on to Kawasaki with the all-new Teryx KRX 1000 machines. They offer several trim levels and packages, all with a claimed 112 horsepower we found based on another Google search, as Kawasaki also does not advertise their horsepower ratings. How can Yamaha, Honda, and Kawasaki compete with Polaris, CanAm, and even Arctic Textron when they don't even advertise their horsepower ratings on their sites? This is something most of us will never understand, as other brands boast about their horsepower ratings. With that huge rundown of the 2021 Sport UTV competition, there are truly a lot of great machines from all of these brands. But with us talking about just the top 3, this will truly be about what we see in the market, what we see out on the trails, and what we see dealerships selling the most of. Our number 1 choice, which actually has 3 separate models, is the 2021 Polaris RZR XP 1000. You see these machines everywhere you look, and year over year, Polaris continues to improve these machines. To tie in with that, we would also rank the 2021 Polaris RZR XP Turbo right there, side by side with the standard RZR XP 1000, as they are both bound to be the top selling machines. But to throw a wrench in things, we're going to also tie in one more Polaris unit, the RZR Pro XP, as this is the new and improved version of the more traditional RZR machines. Polaris continues to lead the industry with some of the absolute most popular machines, and best-selling too. Number 2 is going to be the CanAm Maverick X3 as a whole, including the wide range of all the trim packages within the X3 models. CanAm continues to compete and at times dominates the Polaris horsepower specs and takes some of the market sales away. Both brands are always head-to-head, it seems, in selling the next best machines to the market. We don't have the exact stats on what brand moves the most units, but it's safe to say Polaris and CanAm are always racing to that number 1 spot. Moving on to our 3rd and final spot, there are so many great UTV options we can pick from, but we can only pick one more. Coming in 3rd place, we see the Yamaha YXC 1000 taking that rank. Yamaha continues to improve these machines and continues to tweak and add new trim options within the YXC lineup. These machines seem to keep getting more and more popular, in not only the trail riding scene or dunes, but also the racing scene. Yamaha has truly brought a big competitor to the market with the Yamaha YXC UTVs. These three well-known machines truly rank towards the top, but those spots are not guaranteed as the years go on. You will always see some of the top machines fall out of the game throughout the years or lose their market share. We think the Honda Talon could be racing towards the top here as we see the end of 2021 and roll into 2022 with their extensive lineup, which is growing in popularity. Kawasaki and Arctic Cat Textron are very limited with their sport UTV options, which does not help them get into the game like Polaris, CanAm, Yamaha, and even now Honda. With that, we hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to let us know what your top 3 sport UTVs are for 2021, and just let us know down in the comments below. Give this video a like, make sure to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to check out our website at functionpowersports.com for all of your ATV or UTV wheel and tire needs. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Peace.